Welcome to the channel. We've got something interesting. Malcolm Mclaren released this album, Duck Rock, and it's just been re-released. Oh, I've got a copy. Let me open it up and let's have a look. Okay, so here we are. Malcolm Mclaren, Duck Rock, 40th anniversary 2 LP. And let's have a look. There. So, heated words. So, oh! Duck for the oyster. So here we go. Let's compare it with the original. Okay. Now they had to redo, I believe, all the artwork. Okay. And there's bonus tracks. So Malcolm was better known as the Sex Pistols manager. He was involved with Adam and the Ants, who then stole some of the members and created Bow Wow Wow. He wanted to create a project with world music, and that took him from Soweto to Tennessee to New York City. And he brought along Trevor Horn. So Trevor Horn was the producer, and he brought 3 of his production team along, who were Gary Langan, who's the engineer, JJ Jexelic, who's the Fairlight Wizard, and Anne Dudley, who's a classically trained musical genius. Now they created this. Now it's numbered 1927. I believe there's 2,500, and this was only released on the 28th of May. So let's try and get into it nicely. Now what I think is really interesting is the album they created, Duck Rock, was the first record really to include sampling, certainly the first to include scratching.
Funky breath. Funky breath. Funky breath. Okay, go.
The team that created this masterpiece went on to become The Art of Noise, but that is for another video. So here we go, let's have a look at it. Very nice. Okay, let's open, let's get it out. Well, let's have a look what was in the original, okay, as a comparison. So if we look in the original release from 1983, it just had the vinyl, and then it had a picture of Malcolm. There's the boombox, and I think it folded out 3 times. Yeah, folded out 3 times like that. Oh, and that's Keith Haring's artwork, and there's all the lyrics there. So that was the original, which was very nice. But let's see what they've done in 2023. Let me see if I can pop this back. So let's see what they did in 2023. Okay, so much more vibrant, isn't it? Let's get the insides out. So there we go. We have the insert as before. Okay, which will have the artwork and everything. Okay. Then we have, there we go, don't forget, home taping. It's killing music and it's illegal. So there's some stuff about the making of Duck Rock. Now I believe Malcolm actually was involved in the creation of this issue, and it was released, or meant to be released, unfortunately wasn't. So this is the version of Duck Rock that he would have liked to see. Look at that. So we've got Legbird, Jive My Baby, Song for Chango, Soweto, World Famous, and Duck for the Oyster. On the other side we've got a Betala, Buffalo Gals, Double Dutch, Elsan, Junira, Meringue, and Punk It Up. Okay, and they've kept it faithfully the same label, colouring, etc. Okay, and then it says here, there's the original Duck Rock press release. In 1983, content has left music and there is no message in our songs. We left the concert hall to the groups and joined the dance teams in discotheques. Bathing ourselves in the origins of dance was refreshing. It gave us back our magic, and together we began to step out. Buffalo Gals, and we have a hit on the streets this summer in New York City. Okay. And this is obviously the bonus tracks. It says 40th anniversary bonus disc, The State 51 Conspiracy Limited. Special thanks, Young Kim, who I believe is Malcolm's partner, and all the other people there. Excellent. Let's have a look at the vinyl. There we go. So that is the 3 bonus tracks. And then if we look here, Zulu's on a time bomb, Do You Like Scratching, and Franz Buffalo, which I believe is a kind of mashup with Franz Ferdinand. Okay, so we pop the 2 back in there, and that is it. That is this limited edition 2023 Duck Rock album, which is brilliant. Now, it's worth noting, Trevor Horn, in his autobiography, actually spoke about working with Malcolm, and I've got notes here. Actually, he actually said that Malcolm Mclaren had no sense of pitch or rhythm, and he had to beat his fist on his chest to get him to sing on time. Fantastic. Okay, now other stuff, if you're into Malcolm, he's done a brilliant album called Paris, which I loved, and I actually met Malcolm in London. I've put a picture on screen, that's when I met Malcolm. And I actually said to him at the time, he signed some items for me, and I actually said to him, what is this? And I gave him this record, and I said, he looked and shook his head, and I said, well, it's got your name on it. He said, just because it's got my name on it doesn't mean it's anything to do with me. But he was a lovely chap. A couple of other items. Obviously, you can still get the Malcolm Mclaren Duck Rock CD. It's very hard to get, I think, now. I'm lucky to have that. He continued the whole Buffalo Gals thing and did this mix. When was this from? 1998. And he also did this back to school thing, which I've got the promo. It's very hard to get the original CD, but he did like a look back at it. And he also did a Round the Outside CD. But the best thing, in my mind, is the original version of this. It actually released 2 singles, and I've got them here. So the 2 hit singles were Buffalo Gals, which is there, and Double Dutch, which is there. I was fortunate enough to meet Trevor Horn at Psalm Studios, and he actually signed my copy of Buffalo Gals, which I've got framed. I'll try and put a picture of that on this episode. Also, if you're interested, check out the biography of Malcolm Mclaren, which is a mighty tome and worth checking out, and also Trevor Horn's book, which is also very interesting. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.